Hey everyone, welcome to Junk Food Japan. Today, I'm up here in an area 3 hours north of Tokyo, which is called Yonezawa. We're here to find out exactly what this Yonezawa Wagyu is all about.
So while you guys have heard of Kobe beef before, there are actually 3 types of Wagyu here in Japan considered the major brands. The 2 others are Matsuzaka beef and today's star, Yonezawa beef. I've come up to Kongokaku in Yonezawa, a restaurant that dates all the way back to 1912 and has individual floors for enjoying Yonezawa beef as steak, sukiyaki, and yakiniku. Now I know you guys may be thinking, hey Nick, that doesn't sound like junk food to me. But here's my reasoning. I just wanted a steak. Anyway, I sat down with Chef Hashizume to find out more about the Yonezawa's famous beef.
So, Chef Hashizume, why is the Yonezawa Wagyu so special compared to the other brands?
米沢は夏はすごく暑くて冬はすごく寒い土地柄なんですね。そうしたところで、育った牛は非常に脂がとろけるような脂に育って肉にも旨味がすごく含まれてます。
Would you say there's a specific season that is more tasty?
冬に向けて四季それぞれの美味しさっていうのはあるんですけれども、寒い時期にかけて脂がよく乗ってくるので、特に寒い時期はこれからのシーズンは美味しくなってきます。
So, thumb rule, make sure to use the tongs. I'm gonna go straight for the Ichibo, by the way. The side that you can see here is the side that has not been seasoned. The other side that has been seasoned, you can see there's a slight little sauce on it there. Ooh. You hear that sizzling? Oh. So about 70% of the time I should spend on the first side and then 30% on the other side. If you pay close attention, you could see that the fat actually starts to melt inside it. And then you'll know when to flip it over. We kind of also want to grill the outside, but not burn it. And before we eat, I shall do the Japanese. Itadakimasu! Oh yeah, look at that. Same kind of like, roasting on each side. Oh man. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. When you take it right off the grill, put it on top of your still steaming rice. The meat is still hot, but because the slices are not too thick, you're getting that like slightly roasted edge around the meat on both sides. But when you bite through it, it's like it explodes in your mouth. Now I should go for a little bit thicker cut. I'm gonna spend a little bit longer time in roasting because it's got 4 edges that you can actually roast. This one you're gonna have to have a little bit more patience with. So in the meanwhile, I'm gonna do one of these guys. Look at that. Now this one here, if you pay attention, you can see it's very thin so that the marbling starts to melt pretty fast on. That is incredible. This one does not take as long as the first slice that I had. Yeah, see? Oh, that was quick. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. This is so sweet, it doesn't even taste like meat. It's like a different experience altogether. I don't understand how this can come from the same cow. This one here was the thicker cut. It's not as fatty, but you got to roast all 4 sides equally. Okay, so we'll put it in here, give it a little quick dip, and then come on top of the rice. Again, the texture, I'd say there's a good bite to it. The sauce makes it really well because it's a harder meat than the other cuts that are much more fattier. You actually get to really chew on it and it feels like a steak. Also, you can eat it with the lettuce. I'll take this piece of meat here. You can see it's a bit less fattier. Yep. Oh, the grill's really heated up now. And this is also a really thin piece of meat, so it doesn't need a lot of time on the grill. Oh yeah, see how quick it goes? Yeah, isn't that pretty? Okay, I think that's about it. Yep, that is it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this guy. Now this again is gonna be an experience that is completely different from the other slices of meat. I love garlic, so I'm not afraid to put a lot of it on. I'll mix it in here, get a bit of the sauce. Now this becomes a beautiful wrap. Oh, that's really yummy. I gotta tell you though, this is Junk Food Japan, so I'm not quite sure if we're really hitting that market there. This doesn't really seem like a junk food kind of way of eating, you know. After this, I'm gonna go upstairs on the top floor and get a Wagyu steak. While I'm here, I might as well finish off this one though. Oh, just the sound when it hits the grill. So good. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. The smell, it hits you straight away. Slightly grilled on the outside like that. It's almost like it's been like seared to perfection. You know what? I'm gonna try and cut into this steak. So let's see how juicy this really is. This is just a regular knife that slices right through it. Oh. Oh my God. It's almost like you get that juice that just like melts through the meat and spreads into your mouth. It is absolutely gorgeous. And the way you just cut through it like it's like a butter here. Yeah, butter is actually doesn't really justify this. If there was ever a cow on a hill somewhere that made the best milk in the world that was then buttered around from some lady with a beautiful apron on, I'm sure that this is what it would taste like. I'm gonna try a little bit with the wasabi on top of it. Talk about gorgeous. Oh, that wasabi, because there's so much fat in the meat here, it really balances itself out really well. It tastes so good. There's like a bit of wafu in there, like Japanese culture. There's a bit of omotenashi, you know, hospitality. There's a bit of everything in this one. If you ever find yourself in Yonezawa, up in Yamagata, this is the place to visit. Oh, and that's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me in this fantastic trip up to Yonezawa to try this beautiful beef. I gotta say, sitting here, I wish I could like give you some and share it with you. But if you ever find yourself in Japan, try and like swing by, check it out, get some of this beautiful Yonezawa Wagyu. If you like what you see and you see what you like, why don't you go ahead and leave some comments down below. I know it's not exactly junk food, but I would love to explore more of Japan and do more of this stuff. Thank you, cow. Unfortunately, guilty pleasures come at a price. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go to the gym, run this off. Actually, this thing is really big, like it's massive. Come on. That is sweet and yummy and just...